Hello! Welcome to another video of this, episode 4, I think. I've been thinking about how I could maybe get these videos demonetized, but I've heard that that doesn't even stop ads from appearing anymore. So instead I'm going to recommend you to just go grab an ad blocker like, uBlock Origin. Maybe I'll remember to put that in the video description for Firefox. So you can, just not have ads, because ads are really bad and not good. You do not want them. I don't have to tell you why you don't want ads. You probably don't. Although I suppose the few people who might actually watch this video would already have one of those. Still, I recommend getting an ad blocker. As far as I know, it's not against TOS to recommend that. I'm not making video off of the I'm not making money off of any of my videos, so my videos are bad enough as they are. I do not need a YouTuber to make some weird, terrible, annoying, intrusive advertisements that are exploitative or send you viruses or show you inappropriate things and whatever. Now, at least this saves me the trouble of trying to come up with something silly and crass to say at the beginning of every video. I know one or two viewers might think, oh, I really wanted to hear you say crass and silly things. I'm sorry. It's just... I'd just rather not. If it doesn't even help my videos remain ad-free, there's very little sense for me to pursue that. I was hoping the Fae guy would still be here, but he's not. Well, they're not. It is not. Therefore, I should probably head out and finally go to the castle, because that's where there are shops where I can load off a lot of the stuff I've picked up. Still haven't cheated, I promise. I haven't done anything like that, so I'm still very limited in my carrying capacity and stamina and health. Oh no. Bird up. When I start the game, I oftentimes try and beat the bandits on this wall first thing. However, even if I did, which wouldn't be too difficult considering I'm on easy, I have no carrying capacity whatsoever. And, I just, having to leave behind loot, that would just be so sad. I don't know why the game takes so long to reload after I open or close the inventory menu or character menu or any such thing. I don't know how that works. Maybe they unload everything? Well, whatever way they do these things, the rendering and display and whatnot. Oh, what's this? The game does function most of the time. The performance is way better than the version I played years ago when I bought the game for the first time, and it just killed my computer. Esga the Protector, devoted guardian of Prophet Kai. Esga battled the scourge of the Red Death, aiding in the founding of the Red Church and the Island Asylum. His dedication saved countless lives during a time of despair. May his memory be praised and never forgotten. I see. Oh gee, these roads sure are safe. Haven't met a single nasty bandit or horrible monster on my way here. Lag spikes. I would like to increase the graphics quality, but that's just gonna make the game run even worse. Like, there's supposed to be a guy here, but I guess he just hasn't loaded in yet. Unless this is the Twilight Zone, I fell into the dark timeline and there's nobody here. There's really there's someone supposed to be at the gate. Huh? It doesn't look like there's anyone in there either. What? Are all the NPCs gone? What is happening? Okay, I'll go around, visit the town, and I'm sure there's someone who's got to be over there. Hello? No, nobody? Nobody home? What happened? They finally catch on to my crimes, and everyone vanished. Was this the rapture? Ooh. There is a coastal town nearby, so I can go there instead. I don't think this place is supposed to be quite this empty. Where is everybody? What happened? Hello? How about my character? Do they load in? Oh yeah, actually do. What? Supposed to be people here. Where has everybody gone? This isn't right. I'm gonna load again. I don't know what that was, but let's go back and try again. Maybe this time everything will be fine. Who hasn't experienced a weird loading malfunction every once in a while? This has never happened to me before. That's a very strange bug. Just no characters, no actors appearing anywhere. Well, I certainly would not be able to finish the game like that. Okay, so let's try and see if there's anyone around this time. Otherwise, I might be forced to load a different save. Don't know why this one could have corrupted or something. I don't know. Well, it looks like there's enemies around. Except they're not. What? There's one on the mini-map, on the little radar thing, but it's not here. On the compass. Oh, crud. Okay, this save is haunted. Let's try an older one then. I do not particularly enjoy going back so far, but you know. Girl's gotta do what a girl's gotta do. Though I could probably try one of the autosaves too. Unless those were already made in the busted horror dimension. Goblet. I don't think all too much happened after the... Huh? Still nothing? But there are enemies on the map. I guess I should probably just restart the game. Yeah, that's probably for the best. It's the most sensible thing I can do at this point. Yeah, there's supposed to be dudes here. Okay, one moment, please. I have restarted the game. Hopefully, this time, it will be fine. NPCs will exist again. And, yeah, huh. I don't really know how this happened. Well, let's just hope that the issue is fixed by simply restarting the game. If it is not, I'll have to figure out a way to deal with this. Hello? Are we good? Loading? I've done my intro, you know. I'm good. Ah, thanks. I think. Are you done loading in? Looks like it. Getting the vague impression that the saving and loading in this game is mildly busted. Like, I could swear this game, like, does something silly, like giving me all of my items every time I load a save. Every time I start a new game, oh yeah, there are NPCs now. Every time I start a new game or load a game, I'm level null nobody, and then it just remembers all of the things that my character is, and just stacks them on top of me. Is that a valid way of loading things? I suppose. Seems a bit odd, but whatever. I don't know for sure that that's how that works. A ring! Ring, ring, ring. Druidic shrine. Pick an item. How about you get bear pelt? Shoes of the waning moon. I shouldn't give these things too many things right now. I'm already at capacity. I cannot carry anymore. Oh yeah, bird up. So despite the rapture, the bird is fine. Oh yeah, I think I see some enemies up there. Now there's some guys by the gallows over here, but... Look, I'm not even here. You've not heard anything. I'm highly effective. There's just a dead woman over there.
We're not safe here.
You're really not.
We'll make short work of you.
You say that.
No, you'll regret this.
Yeah, I think I can get a free one-handed weapon level from this thing. And there's a guy. I should fight him later, or try to anyway. That dude's a pretty challenging battle if I'm not mistaken, and his armor could be useful, though it's mostly bonuses, I think, that are relating to having low health. So it's like more damage when you have low health, which... I don't know. I'm not too impressed by that. I'd rather not ever have low health. This isn't 76, where you can just make a low health build. I Odran. Drunken snoring. Your money or your life!
Whoa, what's happening? In the name of the old mother, what are you doing? I could have stabbed you. Wait, I haven't seen you before.
I'm a proficient stabber. No, more like I could have stabbed you and I didn't.
Alright, true. Why didn't you, eh? You could have killed me. So you're not one of them bandits, then? Who are you, huh?
Murderer. Here I have this pin. I was told I'd find safe haven here in the Horns.
I can't say I see it very clearly at this present moment, but it does look important. Very official. But I remember Fergus said something about all this, these emblems once. Oh, yes, I remember now. I welcome thee, ye, royal person, on behalf of the keepers. You are a great friend to our home. Welcome. Please, speak with Fergus. He's our quartermaster. He runs things around here in the captain's absence. He'll greet thee properly. Have a pleasant rest of the day. Open it up, boys!
Listening to that guy hurt. Hello? I want to trade.
All mother's tits. I've just about had it with this bunch of repressed virgins. And who might you be? You don't look like one of them.
Calm down.
If it weren't for their stupid rules, I'd punch.
What do you mean?
What did I tell you? Huh. That's a first. Why don't you try again?
I think I was in the right there. Hey, shithead.
All mother's tits. I've just about had it with this bunch of repressed virgins. And who might you be? You don't look like one of them.
You seem angry.
Oh, do I now? You would be too if you had to deal with those sniveling morons when they're up to something. Don't look at me like that. You don't get as far in life as I have if you can't smell bullshit from a mile away. There's something fishy going on here. But I'll get to the bottom of it. And here's a brilliant idea. You're going to help me.
I might, but not for free.
Straight to the point, huh? Don't worry, I'll pay you. And who knows, you might even get a discount on my wares.
What do you want?
I just need you to go to Brandon and find out why that slime ball is pretending not to know I'm here. Tell him I'm waiting with his delivery. Although I'm pretty sure he knows this already.
Who's Brendan?
You don't know? He's the captain of this entire circus. I thought since they let you in, you must have an in with him. But it turns out you know even less than I do. There's something going on, you know? They don't want anybody to know, but I can feel it. I've been doing business with the captain for years now. Then suddenly I found myself stuck here. They won't let me further in, not even to set up camp in the village. But they won't let me out, either. Anyway, good luck to you. Come and visit if you need anything.
Open the shop. There's a bunch of trinkets, like the sketchbook, which is good for sketching, and the spyglass, which is good for spying. Besides that, I'm not too interested in this stuff. Except maybe the wood cutting axe? I can just loot one from a dead guy, but sure. So, let's sell some stuff that I do not need. Or, like the old one once said, I've gotta pawn some of this stuff. Wait. Right, Ranger Kiris. I'm pretty sure I know where to get better armor than this, and this only really has collector's value. I might just stuff that in the stash box. The hammer, I'm never going to use this. I don't do hammers. 20% chance to stun. That's just a 20% inconsistency that I do not want to deal with. Superior bow. Not really worth keeping around, and it's 200 gold. This thing, it's 4.5 in weight. Let's sell some other things first. Silent Weaver reduces mana cost by 15%. I don't need that. Eclipse Shard, definitely worth keeping, just in case I decide to get good at parrying, I guess. Increases critical chance by 8%. I'm gonna keep that for its, like, just holding on to this value. It's similar to these. I don't need a wooden club. Ranger's Greaves, Grove Retribution, leather hood. These. Do not need a leather hood. Do not need horseshoes. Alright, I can just sell all garbage. Aha, I've already lost some needless weight. Wonder how much of the weight is just random consumables. Right. Now I shall find the stash box and put some stuff in there. Then I'll probably consider doing some quests for these chumps that live here.
What a nice day.
Stash. Time to stash things away. By weight. Ranger Kiris, Ranger Gauntlets, Ranger Boots, and the Ranger Pants. Where are they? Okay. Now I want to stash this and that, then I want to stash the 2 swords and this shield. Great. Now what else? The hood. And I think I want to stash the crafting ingredients. Good, good. Great, I've already cleared up 70 points of weight. So I've got more than half capacity to carry more things. Speaking of capacity, there was a quest nearby that addresses this issue. At least a little bit. There's a weird guy somewhere around here. Ah, there he is.
Just keep your head down. Bloody seagulls! Can you hear me? You flying vermin! Just try landing here and I'll pluck your asses clean. A keep by the sea. What a great idea that was. And what do you want?
Seagull. Scary. Why, seagulls, why are you so fixated?
Me? Oh, you didn't see what they did to me a week ago. I was just standing watch as usual, and then, suddenly, splat. A dozen of them flying overhead, screeching, shitting and whatnot. So, I yelled what I think about them, shaking my fist. And then another 4, splat. and they kept screeching. I tell you, they're laughing at me. I spent all night cleaning my armor. Sewell didn't think it through when he decided where to put the keep, mark my words.
I guess they didn't like what you said about them.
And I don't like how you seem to think I'm a fool. So, what now? Should I shit on you for that? I don't think so. I once managed to shoot a few. I thought they'd learned their lesson and wouldn't be flying over here anymore. And guess what they did? They kept shitting. With increased force. Like they're planning it. Vengeful scoundrels. I need to try a different strategy. Find something that will make them feel real terror. Like the way crows are afraid of scarecrows in fields. I'm sure seagulls also have something that scares them. We just need to find out what it is.
I can take care of your problem for a fee.
A fee? I'm not asking you to hunt down a monstrosity from Grubwood or the Sunken Village. Ah, whatever. As you wish. You'll get your fee. You must think yourself an expert, damn you.
Very experienced at killing things and scary.
They'll learn their lesson and keep away from me.
Always do that. Do you know anyone who might know something about seagulls?
I don't know. I'm not sure if there's anyone crazy enough to take up something like this. There is one guy in the museum, Riderick. He's supposed to know everything.
Wow. Sure. Let's go with that. Might as well pick up this quest.
The pledge today was very interesting, wasn't it? The certainty in Quartermaster Aymer's voice. Beautiful.
Aymer.
Makes one eager to start work.
Thought it was Fergus. Good to see you too.
So, what do you need this time? The pass again? Are we planning a trip to the Stale Lamb? Hey, not this time, my friend. I've run out of ink. I'm waiting for a delivery. Steward Orla will let me know when more arrives. In the meantime, I need to ask you for a favor. So, you in? For the sake of our long friendship?
Sure, what do you need, pal?
You do know it needs to stay between us. Do you understand? Say you understand.
Oh. I understand.
Fantastic. So, here's the thing. On a recent night out at Ron's, it seems I may have left some sensitive documents at the bar. Documents, with Captain Fergus' seal. But not necessarily sealed by him. You know what I mean. I can't really go there right now. Could you get them back for me? I'm sure it won't be too much of a problem.
Sure, I'll do it.
Splendid. When you have the documents, meet me at the third crowing of the rooster. Or just find me. I'll be around.
Captain Fergus? That guy's quartermaster. What century is that fella living in?
I like it when things are quiet.
Yet he speaks so loudly I can hear him from over here. Oh hey, it's the sword. It's really large. Seems a bit odd Excalibur would be so comically big.
Welcome to the Museum of the Horns of the South, the southernmost keep under Camelot's jurisdiction. My name is Riderick, and I will be happy to introduce you to the rich history of this fascinating place. A history that began 623 years ago with the first keeper, Sewell Firstfoot. I'd also like to bring your attention to our numerous exhibits that are, as I like to say,
Inanimate witnesses of the history of the Horns of the South. I'd like to ask you about seagulls. Do you know what they're afraid of?
I have to admit that
The local fauna is not one of my main areas of interest, but I do know the answer to this question, as it is rooted in the history of the Horns of the South. It used to be the case that a significant part of the daily catch was gobbled up by our troublesome coastal neighbors, so the keepers that time found a very peculiar way to deal with the problem. Just tell me what it is.
I'm getting bad. Now, where was I? Yes, the keepers of that time. Some of them, called the seagullers, scared off the coastal birds using specially constructed masks. They made them from feathers and pieces of tanned pigskin sewn together. The reason the gulls avoided these masks is unclear, but perhaps their peculiar shape reminded them of a natural predator?
Great, I got instructions how to make your terrible mask. I need leather and feathers. I don't know if I have leather, but I've been picking up feathers. I can visit the smith guy for crafting things.
I like it when things are quiet.
Crafting. Seaguller's mask. Ugh. I've crafted this horrendous thing that Gwilyn asked for. I should go back to him. Horrendous thing? Oh, surely it won't be that bad. Oh no. Oh no, where did the hair go? Oh no. Let's not wear that. Ugh. Well, if there's any need, I can make more of them. Finding this guy and giving him his weird, creepy mask does have a very unique benefit.
The less attention. There you are.
This should help.
A mask? Eh? Are you sure? Ah, whatever, sod it. Now they'll get what's coming to them, damn rascals. You can go now.
Think you're forgetting something.
You're right. Here, take this. But don't think, even for a moment, that the struggle is over. We need more, much more, to finally rid ourselves of those blasted birds once and for all. Are you ready for the next step in our fight against the flying, shitting enemy?
Enough of this madness. I will not help you.
What? May all the seagulls shit on you! You clearly don't understand the gravity of the situation. Soon, you'll realize this is no joke. It's us or them. You'll come crawling back to me, you'll see.
What gulls? There aren't any. Anyway, the reason why this quest is noteworthy is because the reward is this thing, a giant feather, +5 encumbrance limit permanently. There's only one of these, I think. There might be a second one, but I think there's only this one. One feather, one item that gives you +5 encumbrance permanently. Now if you could of course dupe them and to have like 100 or 1,000 of them, that would be very useful of course, but well, I've already bemoaned my lack of I don't have the cheat pass. I may not.
Were you at the pledge? I didn't see you.
I'm just passing by, I don't serve.
Yeah. Victory over health. Honor over life.
You look tired.
Yeah. Bandits, tribes, Sodom all. Sleep, damn it, is the worst son of a bitch I ever fought. No sleeping, no. The service is eternal. Where would we be if Seawall took naps all the time? You need to serve, not...
It will kill you. You need to rest.
I shut my eyes for about 15 minutes every day. Sometimes 20. Besides, a true keeper doesn't sleep. He keeps watch. The Old Mother will reward me after I'm dead. But I'm not gonna lie. That potion from Eber, our physician, works miracles. You could stand on the walls all day and night and not even think about closing your eyes.
Can you ask him for more?
What? Listen, pal, I never asked. I just came in the evenings when I was getting sleepy and took it. And then Yan put it somewhere else. Keeper's vigor. Good stuff.
You were stealing.
Excuse me? Those were local supplies for every keeper. Shit. Maybe I was stealing. Oh, I never thought about it like that. Service. Eternal service.
Is this like the place where the people up north send the sons they don't like? They can become keepers in this circus? My armor does look pretty identical to that of the bandits, mostly because it's bandit armor. But, oh well. These people, they have a special sense for knowing if I'm a bandit or not. Faction disguises only work when they are integrated in a quest or something. The barbarian guy from the prologue, if I was wearing red priest clothes when meeting him...
What a nice day.
Why is he so loud? Then he would have thought I was a red priest.
Doing okay?
Stop yelling. What was I trying to do? Jag har den faden förloren. Oh yeah, I wanted to talk to this guy. There's a lot of quests you can do around here. Or, well.
Welcome! In the name of our eternally reigning majesty, King Arthur, and the Knights of the Round Tables. I am obliged to inform you that fighting those who actively break the law and reject the rule of the crown is the duty and pride of every subject. As Camelot's representative, I will be paying a bounty of 10 gold pieces for the death of each bandit roving the area, as long as adequate proof is provided. I also recommend checking the bounty board for information on wanted criminals, especially those considered particularly dangerous. Please, state your business.
This guy. He reminds me of that one guy from the TV show I've never watched. Something about a serial killer. It's not about breakfast, though. Any reward for the ogre from the old broch?
I can't believe you actually did it. A blade buried in that giant body. I can only imagine what a sight that was. Here, take your reward. And please accept Camelot's official gratitude. You've truly done a great service for the capital.
I like to collect a bounty for bandits.
Really? You fought bandits and killed them? Oh, I want to hear all the details. Here's your reward, but promise you'll tell me everything.
I hit him with a pointy stick.
Again? You really like killing, don't you? Do you shoot them with arrows from afar, or do you prefer to get right up close and watch the light fade from their eyes? I have so many questions, but for now, here's your reward.
Isn't usually any time for that. Incredible, you're a born killer, aren't you?
Again? You really like killing, don't you? Oh, someone finally checked out the notices I was posting on the board. Go, the hunter waits. Oh, hey, before you go, I can see the blood loss in your eyes, you know. It takes one to know one. So here's some friendly advice, free of charge. If you're seeking scum to slay, you'll find bandits in the ruins of a merchant settlement nearby. It's worth visiting if you haven't already.
What a guy. I'll just take these. The head of Sinan the Giant. Wanted, the head of Sinan the Giant, last seen in an abandoned village near the King's Road. Notable feature, admirable size. The bandit known as Sinan the Giant is wanted for murder and robbery. Extremely strong and dangerous, do not approach alone. Be cautious of his two-handed sword. Wanted, the head of Silent Celia, last seen north of the sunken village. Notable features, often wearing a black hood and wielding dual daggers. A dangerous assassin known by the name Silent Celia, Celia the Spectre, Silk Shade, Celia Sinclair, and Saffron Sheborn. Wanted for multiple murders, robbery, and theft. Wanted, the head of Fingerless Colm, last seen near the East Gate. Notable features, missing fingers in the left hand. Fingerless Colm is wanted for countless crimes against people of Camelot, including treason, murder, and robbery. He leads a group of outlaws known as Colm's Dozen. Wanted, the head of Rusty Ardgal. Last seen collapsed bridge along the King's Road. Notable features, red hair. The infamous bandit Rusty Ardgal, also known as Crimson Ardgal, is wanted for crimes against Camelot. His list of offenses includes murder, robbery, extortion, and the desecration of holy sites. He commands a group of equally vile outlaws. Charming. Well, there's many more quests I can pick up and do around here, and there's time for that, but right now, I feel like killing. You know what that means? We're gonna go and try and take some bounties. What's this? Free fish? I don't want free fish. Carrot, honey, wine, tomato. Alright, the dueling night. I suppose I could try and fight this guy. Though I will probably die. We'll see. Hi.
Off the leash, are we? They must have had their fun with you. Who had you as their plaything? The church? The druids? Some band of cutthroats? But it doesn't matter now that you're free.
How do you know that something happened to me?
You look wretched, and you smell like death. I've seen people like you before. Broken, worn down, dragged through the mud. If you've had enough of it all, I could grant you an honorable death. In a proper duel, you lived like a cur, but you could die like a knight. Wouldn't that be just splendid? Just say the word.
Sure, let's fight.
I'm more than happy to oblige.
Considering that he kills me in one hit, I probably should not waste my time fighting this guy quite yet. And like I said, his armor is mostly useful if I'm at low HP, which like a percentage value. And I mean, if I had like maybe 10 times as much HP as I do now, then maybe there would be a point at which I'm at low HP and alive for a while. But at the start of the game, I will have so little HP that most things will kill me very fast, and any time spent at low HP will be so short. There isn't really much of any benefit I would get out of an item that increases any kind of low health stat. Blah blah blah. Point being, that armor set might have good armor stats, but its bonuses don't really help. I don't appreciate them. There are sets for low stamina, which are pretty good.
Your wealth is ours.
Hey, what's up? Have you heard of the High Elves? No? Me neither.
Keep your eyes peeled.
I imagine that's a very gruesome affair. I wouldn't want to peel an eye. Doesn't sound very eye-peeling.
Something's not right.
Coin purse. Free money. Health potion and the soul stone. What does this do? When charge a soul stone with each kill. When fully charged 10, the soul stone is destroyed and fully heals player's health and mana. It just sounds like the kind of item that would be set off in some moment where it doesn't help at all. It's one of the guys.
Stay sharp. You're only making me angrier! Your wealth is ours. No, you'll regret this. We'll make short work of you.
I'm not sure I really dig the spear and no shield playstyle. It's not really my cup of tea. At least not so far. Always feel like I'm out of stamina. But maybe I'm just playing the game wrong. Maybe I'm supposed to spend less time dodging and spend more time blocking or something. Parrying?
We're not alone.
Oh, out of juice already.
This is my lucky day. Take that, fool!
Fucking hell. Why does this character not have any stamina? Is this what the game is supposed to be like? When you don't have like 10 times as much stamina as you're probably meant to have, you're just out all the time. Let's see if this is any gooder.
Who goes there?
I.
I'll make you
The
pay for
stamina
that.
again. And the quick slot is kind of useless. It's only filled with bread. And I need instant healing, not healing in, I don't know, a year. Cannot see. Hello, game.
This is going to hurt.
Game?
What a wimp!
Okay. I see. Opening a menu is bad because the game does a shit job at unpausing when I can actually do and see things, because I don't even know what it does when it's trying to close the menu that I'm in. Who made this? What were they thinking? Right, so now we have red juice on our quick bar.
Stay sharp. Your money or your life? Your money or your life? You survived that.
No, I actually didn't. The complete lack of stamina really bothers me.
What's that noise? We'll make short work of you. Ha! That's all you've got. Give
Right,
up
so attacking
now.
requires stamina, blocking requires stamina, and dodging requires stamina. The meter in my head that says turn around and go to that one castle with the bovine skull that gives me +5 to max stamina and maybe take like 100 of those is steadily increasing.
We're not alone.
I mean, there's also the possibility that I'm simply not meant to fight this guy yet, but
Is that supposed to work?
like I could beat the rest of his gang. Why is this guy worse?
Your gold belongs to us now. Did that hurt? Good.
Guess I'll just try this for a while.
Stay sharp. I'm not beaten yet. Your money or your life? Ha! That's all you've got. Your wealth.
That was awful. Without stamina, I'm just sort of forced to stand there because I cannot move, block, dodge, or really do anything. Which stat increases stamina? Is there any stat that increases stamina? Because if not, I can only assume that having no stamina all the time is the intended experience. Oh no, this one is max stamina, and this one is Decrease stamina and mana cost. Aha, so I need strength and, very importantly, practicality, preferably a lot, like 50 of it. That should half all of the stamina cost, but I don't know, even when it's halved, I imagine it's not enough. Like if I had 50 practicality, what would that actually do? It would make my items a lot better. I'd deal a lot more weak spot damage, like 5 times 50. That's a lot. Abilities would be way cheaper at like half price, and everything I sell is sold at a 5 times markup or something. Yeah, that doesn't seem very balanced.
Show yourself.
Tell me what the Horns of the South were like in your time.
Ah, the Horns of the South. The crown jewel of these lands. We had barely laid the foundations of Tintagel when Seawall and his men had already built a lighthouse, eager to guide our ships to them. He always had a competitive spirit. Of course, it helped that he took every sailor from the homelands with him, along with a handful of knights, so they could learn from one another. And thus, the Keepers of the South were formed. I decreed that every sworn keeper would stand as an equal to a Knight of the Round Table. I doubt they still honor that law. But I am glad to see the keepers grown. In my time, there was only a lighthouse and barracks.
Let's level up. Endurance, stamina. Taking damage restores 2% of stamina. Killing an enemy restores 10% of stamina. Either of these seem particularly good. Recovering from overexertion. That one seems crucial. Depleted stamina prevents you from performing any action, so 50% less time spent in no stamina hell. And health. Increase health by 5%. Attributes, practicality, I'll put 2 in here. Which will very marginally improve a variety of stats, and a point in endurance. At least I should be able to wear that cape now. Increases critical chance by 5%. That seems more useful. Cloak of Retribution. Taking damage increases lifesteal by 2% for 3 seconds. Okay. Is it really that heavy? Oh well. What did I find? Shadow Blade. Multiply sneak damage by 2. My stats do not quite meet the expected parameters.
Watch your backs.
Required ones. The thing is, this is the game on easy. Each and every single enemy is significantly more dangerous when I'm not on easy. Even, like, the medium difficulty is very challenging. And, yeah...
I'll face every threat.
Your weapon is very short. In a different difficulty setting, that guy would have been much more troublesome to kill. Ah, because I'm weak as heck. This one doesn't actually do anything for me. And I'm also too weak to actually use it. 5, but I only get 4. 4.8. Marginal increase. Oh no, I'm overloaded. I might not wear that. Overload. 3.5, 4. How rapidly am I expected to level up in this game? Oh yes, I did find new shoes as well. Scuffed knight's boots. Neat, but I'm overloaded if I wear them. And I do not think being overloaded is a good thing. I can imagine that that will probably get me in some kind of trouble. And I don't need that. Weak, flimsy spaghetti arms. Right, another bandit boss guy.
Your armor won't save you. Gold belongs to us. Your armor won't save you. This is going to hurt. You fight like a milkmaid. Your wealth. I see fear in your eyes. Your
Half
road
overexertion time is still way too long. And what the... no. Fine. What's in here? Perilous orb. Food. I'm back. With a vengeance. Am I supposed to just spam consumables all the time? Is that how to play this? How are these people getting their hands on this many swords?
Who goes there? We'll have to head on a pike. We'll make short work of you. Your road ends here.
Your armor won't save you.
I don't exactly like the balancing, but at least it seems that so far it kind of holds up, I guess. Oh, instructional books on how to make exploding potions. What is that? An instructional book on how to make armor out of zombies. Charming. What if I didn't do that? Not a fan of the constant lag. Cabbage and beef. Beef and lettuce. Venison and onion. These are legitimate foods. Pork and garlic. Pork is speak. Great. Fish and garlic. Canine meat. And honey. You know what, that's fair. Egg. Egg is just undercooked food. Cheese and canine meat. And, well, I'm out of garlic, so how about just a tomato? Undercooked food! Honey and a blueberry. Why not? An apple and a blueberry and a raspberry. Undercooked food, you know what that is? It's a salad. You know, if you're so much better at cooking, why don't you tell me how to make the damn food? Oh, I can make cooked seafood, cooked vegetable. Yeah, just put one item in there and sometimes it works. You know what? Screw you, stupid game. Inconsistent hell dimension. I cannot just jump down there, that would be very bad. Oh, great. The night has fallen upon us. And there's throat singing. Which might be meant to be scary and intimidating. I cannot say for sure. I definitely want to get way more level ups, so I kinda hope I run into something that I can kill for more XP. So I can maybe eventually have nearly enough strength and endurance. Oh, a bear. Oh, great. Right, I remember. The food was equipped, and because food is healing over time and kind of bad, it didn't save me from the bear stun, of course. I should have spammed health potions instead. Who would have thunk it? Of course, picking a fight with a bear isn't a particularly great idea. I'm well aware of that. But XP is XP. I cannot say no to anything that could potentially aid in making my character less awful. Even if that means picking unfavorable fights, which... oh, isn't that just life? Picking unfavorable fights all the time. Oh yeah, I should probably equip more health potions. Do I even have any? 25% health... 15. The percent health potions are really good. It's why I'm trying to save them for when I really desperately need them. Or later in the game when I have a lot of health and the potions that just give me a flat amount of health aren't that good comparatively. Where'd the bear go? Well, that's a wolf. Well, might as well. What? Withered flesh grub. What do you mean, withered flesh grub? Increases attack speed. I don't... Maybe I should just go to the Blood Lake already. I did kind of want to go and grab the skull, though. Oh hey, floating ghost thingies. Hitting them is a real pain. Oh, and a Grindilo. Oh, and I'm out of stamina. Pretty sure I have a spell that has some kind of auto lock on, which ought to be useful in a situation like this. Yeah, there we go. It works. Just that good. The life drain spell typically isn't very good, I think, unless you're actually built to use magic, which this character is obviously not. Let's try it. Da 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 Ghostbusters! That was lousy, I know. Wordstone or no thanks. Oh hi.
There is no me.
Okay. I've never interacted with this. Seems interesting. Kind of totally forgot about this thing. Hi. Nice explosion there, man. Yeah, you can also make an armor out of the exploding zombie dude. Not a fan. Not worth it. Cannot get up. Another shrine. I sacrifice wolf pelt. I get wraps of the waning moon.
Remain vigilant.
Mather favors me. Open this and release me.
Tell me who you are first.
I'm Nest of the Ulfra clan, and that's my real name. I'm nothing like that nameless fool Bromar. I'll admit, getting caught was my mistake. but his men had the numbers. Bromar might be an oaf, but I can't deny he's got some talent for banditry.
You're free to go.
Finally. Someone with some sense in this den of idiots. Thanks. I'll heal up and head back to my people. You didn't happen to kill that big oaf hanging around outside, did ya? Bromar no face. Suits him, with that ugly mug of his.
I didn't see anyone like that.
Well, honor demands I kill the bastard. But I'll tend to my wounds first. Thanks for freeing me. Oh, and before I forget, there's a package I had to hide from that scum. Dig it up, and if you ever make it to the Horns of the South, take it to Orla, the merchant. Or do what you want with it. Makes no difference to me. I doubt I'll make it back to her, but you might as well earn some coin. You're all right for a non-reata.
Okay, bye. Oh, it's a reinforced chest. What could be in it? Who knows? Summon Grindilo. I mean, summoning little guys with hammers might be useful if I was like a wizardy type. This is lesser requirements. How are these different? This one just has like a tabard on it. It is a slight improvement. Increase spell power. Increase crit chance by 4%. Oh no, not one of these bastards again. Oh great, we've got the shitty food equipped again. I hate these things. I should probably just sell like most of my food. It doesn't seem to be very useful in combat, and out of combat I can usually just rest to restore my health. Right, we're back here.
I've...
Shush. I wonder where I found that other guy. I wasn't even looking for that. Yeah, just hit me through a wall. Ugh. Dead red priest? Hm. Maybe the viewer is wondering, why am I not picking up the armor and the weapons for selling them? If anyone was wondering about that, that's justified. Metal stuff should be expensive. However, it's not actually that valuable, I don't think. And even if it had some mediocre value, it weighs a lot, meaning I wouldn't really be able to carry much of anything. It's more reasonable to try and pick up lesser things. With that. I guess the input for my health potion was a bit too slow. I wonder, am I really playing that badly? Or is the game just being its merry self? I mean, I am used to games like Mordhau, so this game is a bit different. Not to imply that I'm good at Mordhau, I'm really not. Over hundreds of hours I've at best become mediocre, and that was years ago. Oh great. I don't remember if there was any enemy infighting. All of these beasts just seem to be after me. Where am I? This is not where I was hoping to end up. Level 1 in strength and 1 in endurance. Skill trees. Reduce stamina cost of heavy attacks. The regular attacks are too expensive already. Increased damage for weapon weight. I don't know. These things seem kind of important right now. What do you want to talk about? The King's Road has clearly seen better days.
I suppose it has. A pity it has become a hunting ground for bandits. But do not worry, my friend. Let us walk this path and make me whole again. I will restore this island to the glory it deserves, the King's Road included.
The Ark Spire doesn't look like something built by humans.
I suppose it wasn't. I can feel it guards something primordial within. The markings on the stone resemble the work of the Foredwellers. In my time, such inscriptions would shift and change, making them impossible to decipher. Yet, I met some people who sought to unravel these mysteries. Most of them were Picts. I allowed them to explore Avalon without my oversight, and so I remember that the royal geographers came to be. My favorite band of adventurers, true pathfinders. Avalon owes them a great debt.
Oh, yeah, I could. I need to fuel and then I can identify. Yeah. So what is this? Big Bonk. It's a club. What about the decent unidentified? Spiteful Arc. It's a special bow. One's in here. Healing butterfly. Small health potion. What's that? Sharpening stone. Well, a big club isn't going to help me that much. Allow me to invite myself in. Hello. It sure is a lot of guys. Ah, daytime has come. People have become less weird. Doesn't really change all that much. Like, some enemies seem ridiculously strong, and then I can beat like an army of whoever these dudes are without all too much effort. So, I don't know. The balancing in this game is all over the place. I'd rather be either consistently really powerful or consistently weak. Not whatever this nonsense is. Suppose if I set the game difficulty to be higher, I'll be consistently weak, but I don't think that's actually that great of a game experience. Not for me, anyway. Not really what I'm looking for in an ARPG sort of thing. Throwing weapons. Well, when I have collected all of the skin and all the gold and other things from these fellas, I can continue in here. Thunderstrike and a parrying dagger. Parrying dagger. Parry window is twice as long. That is interesting. Oats, onion, cheese, cabbage, honey, venison, pelt, crab, beef. Lots of food. Oats, onion, potato, blueberry milk. One very obnoxious kind of guy is gonna request a lot of blueberries, I think. Or was it raspberries? I just need to keep some berries. Oh yeah, that's the bovine skull I mentioned. Using this gives me +3 stamina permanently. I have currently 64 stamina. The temptation is great, but I shall not fall yet. Oh, hi. He's an assassin? She's huge. Guess an assassin fighting a just typical fighter sort of person isn't the most fair fight, I guess. I mean, the assassins are not usually the type to pick fair or unfavorable fights. Just a duel like that, I don't think that's in their regular program. Coin, stone, magic shield, onion. Oh yeah, a shield. Can I use this? No. I'm entirely too weak. Though I do get slightly better blocking. Pushing costs 30 mana and creates a strong gust of wind, dealing damage to enemies in front. Successful blocks right before a push increases the damage dealt. That is very interesting. We are, however, using no shield. We're using this thing. It's decent. Not say it's bad. I do miss using shields though. They do make fighting a little easier. Not all the time. Having one of these is pretty nice. Probably a reason why there aren't even that many. Fattest life. Oh yeah, scones, crab, fried fish. More recipes. Winter Crone's Wrath. Fool's Rush. More spells. Self-imposed limitations. Oh dear. I mean, I could switch to a different two-handed weapon type, but spears, in my opinion, are probably the one I prefer the most out of all of these. They are relatively easy to aim. They have the most range. Their attacks are really fast. Overall, lots of benefits. There's a halberd somewhere in the game. I think that's an Act 2 weapon, though. Didn't the guy fall down here? I haven't skinned him yet. That's good gold I would be missing out on. Oh, a skeleton. Hi. Okay, there's a ton of enemies in that direction, but... Well, the video is already going for almost 1.5 hours, so... Suppose I can make an attempt on the bandits in that place over there, and then... maybe head back? Turn in some heads? I do happen to have quite a few of those by now. Red caps! I think I should be allowed 1 trillion skill points to make up for the occasional lag. I think the lag is a very severe handicap, and I should get a bonus, a positive handicap. The enemy, yeah, I should get a buff.
We'll make sure.
It'd only be fair, really. Owie. Honestly, just like giving me more stamina would probably already make this game way easier.
Stay focused.
The rodent nor Santa have committed crimes, so I shall not commit the crimes. Oh no, so many archers. I know the secret to defeating so many archers. It's luring them in my cringe corner and stabbing them with a spear. Because they haven't figured out how to stab.
You'll regret this. No, you'll regret this. This is my lucky day.
I don't know about that. You should come in here. This is a good place to be.
Your gold belongs to us.
Nuh-uh.
Your money or your life. Your rodents.
No idea of object permanence, man? Not the cleverest bunch here. Oh, it's a mill. I do like mills. Grinding flour. Grinding wheat into flour. Was it grain? I mean, technically, wheat has the grain in it. But I don't suppose you would just grind the whole dang thing. Yeah, there's a difference. I picked up something terrible. I need to drop this immediately. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Go.
Your rodents here.
Ah.
Keep your wits about you. Your wealth is ours. Your rodents here. You survived that. This is my lucky day. This is going to hurt. We'll make short work of you.
Oh yeah, there's more bandits over there too. And a bandit boss on top of that.
We're not alone.
Let's see if I cannot drink some of those buff potions that I have. Probably. Increases max health. Sure. Increases movement speed. Sure. Locks stamina 100% for 60 seconds.
We'll make short working.
Oh dear, it's the big one.
You made a big mistake. Your road ends here. What a whim! I'll make you pay for that. Your money or your life? Your money.
Oh well. So these bandits just came here and murdered everyone? But why? What incarnation? I do happen to know that there's something worthwhile in the mill. Oh yeah, and there's something worthwhile in here too. A shield. I don't think the magic effect... Yeah, successful parries increase blocked 100% for 6 seconds. Eh. Not the most thrilling shield. Also, I found a big sword. Restore 60 stamina when delivering a killing blow. Not bad, actually. Not a spear, though. There's only one spear, I think, in this whole area, in this whole act. That is, not just a regular spear. That you can get by normal means, not by randomly identifying it. And that spear has a weird bonus, like, if you have less than 30% mana, you deal more damage or something. When mana regenerates really quickly. Look at that. What am I even supposed to do? How would I keep my mana down? I don't know that. And why would a mage use a spear? How would that even work? You use magic until you run out of mana, then you use a spear for a little bit. But magic is ranged, so you'd have to walk on up to the enemy, use your spear, then you have until you have mana again, and then to be optimal, you what? Bald Kate. Anything but Bald Kate. You don't mess with me. I have so many undercooked meals in me right now.
Always good to have a little rest.
Oh, I'm over NQ-cumbered. Oh, I'm so slow. At least not by much. So what did I find? Bald Kate's tunic, strength and endurance. Has not too much armor. When you have full health, you deal more damage, increase melee damage by 10%. It's not bad. Armor's kinda low. Increases sneak damage, not too interested in that. What did we find here? Iron Lungstone increases damage regeneration by 12. That's mine. Glove. Sneak damage by 5. Increase spell power. Yeah, that's not too interesting. Increase sneak damage by 5%. Increase sneak damage by 5%. Okay. Increase attack speed by 5%. Increase mana shield by 1%. I could trade max health. Doesn't seem to be that much of a difference for attack speed by 5%. Besides that, don't know. Oh yeah, I should probably drop something heavy because I'm over on Cucumbered again. Like the branding iron. It's like it's unique, I think, but it's not useful. War pick. Why is the branding iron so much heavier than the war pick? Yep, those are items. Big bonk. 690. It's really heavy. Oh yeah, I do not need this. And what else do I not need? This. There.
Nice to see you. Please, don't kill me. I'm not with them. Not by choice. Don't let my face fool you. The only thing I've ever raided is my wife's pantry, after she made the preserves.
Is that so? Then why were you branded?
That's Kat's way of recruiting. When she needed something, she just took it. People included. She wanted a tanner, and back in the day, I was known for my skills. And Kat always got what she wanted. I never told my wife, but Kat sent one of her men to ask if I'd come willingly. I refused. Now it feels like all this is my fault.
Where's your wife now?
In the horns of the south, I hope. I begged her to run, but I don't know if she made it. I've been so worried. I miss her so much. We're just too old for all of this.
I'm heading to the Horns. We could meet there.
But they won't let me in. The keepers will see the brand and think that I'm a bandit.
Aren't you covered with a bandage?
And what if they tell me to take it off? They'll think I'm trying to sneak in. Blasted Kat. Even dead, she's still ruining my life. Wait. Maybe if I bring Kat's head to the Horns, that'd prove I'm not with them. What do you think?
I have the head with me. You can take it.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. May the All-Mother bless you. If there's a reward for Kat's head, it's all yours. I really hope Rossin is safe and sound somewhere in the Horns. That's the only thing that matters.
I'm sure she is. Well, that's that. Soon they'll be running out of bandits for me to kill. Wouldn't that be a tragedy? Ooh, stuck. Find so many items that have, like, high requirements in endurance or strength or something. Like, do they not expect me to put some points in, like, dex or practicality or something? At least I use some dex for the stat requirements, or, yeah, some attack speed won't hurt. Well, won't hurt me, it's more likely to hurt the enemy. Not super noticeable, the change with the ring. Anyway, I'm pretty tired, and I don't think my commentary is going to get much better from here on out. So, instead of tiredly continuing and not really accomplishing much of anything, I shall rest. Like, and I shall go over to the horns of the south. And next time, maybe, if I remember to, I can... oh, that's great. Very good. Next time, if I remember to, I can do some quests here. That is, assuming the world has loaded in. Oh, there we go. Suppose we can turn in the heads I got. Hey, Killian.
Looks like you've got stiff competition. Some old codger brought in the head of Bold Kite. Freshly severed from what I've seen. I hadn't even posted a bounty yet, but I gave him the reward anyway. Gotta keep that kind of spirit alive. Please, state your business.
I want to collect bounty for bandits.
Did they resist? Oh, I hope they did.
Usually they do. Oh dear, yeah, that's like most, if not all of them, huh? I took care of Rusty Ardgirl.
You managed to kill Rusty Ardgirl? Well, well. A few months back, he supposedly took out a high-ranking red priest. So the big shots of Camelot were eager to see him dead. But it was you who finally pulled it off. And from what I hear, he was a tough bastard, surrounded by a gang of killers. Congratulations, and here's your reward.
I think that was the guy on the bridge. I took care of the Fingerless Calm. That was the one on the high bridge.
That's the carcass of Fingerless Calm, isn't it? They've been hunting him for the slaughter of 2 keepers. And now, they finally got him. Well, you have. Here's your reward.
Yay. I took care of Sinan the Giant.
Sinan the Giant. He used to rob travelers on the road. And if he wasn't satisfied with what they had, he'd crack their heads open. Now his hefty body is lying in pieces in a puddle of blood somewhere. Oh, sorry. No time for daydreaming, right? Here's your money.
Creep. I took care of Silent Cilia.
I see that Silent Cilia has finally been shut up for good. She earned that moniker because she liked to silence travelers by slitting their throats. Well, I hope she met the same fate. I wonder what it sounds like when a blade pierces the trachea. Anyway, the reward is yours.
Do
you keep bandits' fingers as trophies? I would. Go, the hunter waits.
Oh hey, level. Oh yeah, the Brombar No-Face dude. That's the last one. And I gotta level up. Think. Yep, that's quite a lot of levels and a lot of quests completed. 4,370 gold. Well, killing tons of people definitely pays, I think. If the government pays you to do it, at least. Yeah, that's the end. I hope you liked the movie. Farewell.